Have you ever wondered why women have periods? It's a question that many of us think about, but few really understand. As young girls, we often learn about periods in school, but there's so much more to the story. In today's video, we're diving deep into the biology behind periods. We'll unpack what they are, why they happen, and why they're important. This isn't just a biological process, it touches on health, culture, and even emotions. So grab a seat, because it's time to break it down. First off, let's talk about the basics. A period, also known as menstruation, is a natural monthly cycle experienced by many women. On average, a typical cycle lasts about 28 days, but it can range from 21 to 35 days. Each month, the body prepares for a potential pregnancy. The uterus thickens its lining to support a fertilized egg. If that egg isn't fertilized, the body sheds that extra lining, resulting in a period. This shedding is what we commonly refer to as menstruation. But why does this happen? Let's look at some important factors. First, it's all about hormones. Hormones like estrogen and progesterone regulate the menstrual cycle. When these hormone levels drop, the lining of the uterus can't be sustained, leading to menstruation. Understanding hormones helps explain why some women experience mood swings or physical discomfort during their cycle. Now, let's talk about the health aspect. Having a period is often an indicator of good reproductive health. It shows that the body is functioning normally. But it also brings challenges. For some women, periods can come with painful cramps or heavy bleeding. These are common issues that can affect daily life and productivity. In fact, severe menstrual pain affects about 30% of women. If you or someone you know struggles with menstrual symptoms, it's important to consult a healthcare provider for advice. Now, let's touch on the cultural side of things. In many cultures, menstruation is viewed with a certain stigma or embarrassment. Some societies still have taboos surrounding periods. This can lead to misinformation and discomfort. It's critical to change the narrative around periods. They are a completely natural part of life. And discussing them openly can empower women and girls everywhere. Here's a common misconception: periods are dirty. This incorrect idea has been around for a long time. But let's clarify, menstruation is a biological process, not something to be ashamed of. In fact, many women find this a time of self-care and self-reflection. And while some see it as a nuisance, others celebrate it as a sign of their body functioning well. Now, let's dive into a slightly more scientific aspect. What should a normal period look like? A typical period can last anywhere from 3 to 7 days. The flow can vary from light to heavy but should generally be manageable. It's important to track your cycle. This can help you understand your body better and identify any irregularities. Using apps to track your period can be very helpful. You'll gain insights into your menstrual health over time. Plus, it can help with planning and preparation for upcoming cycles. It's also good to be aware of possible changes in your cycle. Things like stress, diet, and exercise can impact your menstrual health. If your periods become extremely painful or irregular, that's a sign to seek medical advice. And what about the emotions tied to periods? Many women experience heightened emotions due to hormonal fluctuations. It's common to feel more sensitive or irritable during this time. These feelings often come and go with the cycle. Lastly, let's talk about ways to manage periods. Heat packs, over-the-counter pain relief, and light exercise can help alleviate cramps. Staying hydrated is important too. Sharing your experiences with friends can make the process a lot easier.